very involved also. I guess that's what I'm saying.
That's what he does all day long. He's
Yes.
a lot about it.
Yes. Oh, oh, you know what? I think I grabbed his card when I was in his office this week. Oh, I did not. But I do have his phone number. I don't know if his last name's spelled right though.
I know, that's what I was, Mickelson.
Very good operator. Third biggest plant in Utah. He knows what he's doing.
Well,
Some good service. Yeah, I hope so. Quinny, what's up, man? Good, how are you?
Recording in progress.
he's okay. Yeah,
Dang it, I can't believe I forgot that.
no problem. Hey, what kind of phone? All right, I think we're ready to begin. Okay, let's get started. Welcome everyone to our Plain City Council meeting, Thursday, the 7th of May, 2026. I think I will forego the introduction because I think everybody knows everybody here. But we will begin with the Pledge of Allegiance, which I will begin, and then we have a moment of silence. We did have one from Councilmember Wilson. So we will, Jed Jenkins will do that for us. Okay, if you'd stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Our dear kind Father in heaven, we are indeed grateful for this beautiful day and this beautiful weather. We're thankful for the opportunity we have to be able to gather together as a city and for city council meeting this evening. We'd ask that thou would help us to have thy spirit with us so we can plan and schedule and design for the future for Plain City and the citizens of this great city. And we love thee, Father, and we say these things in the name of our Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. Amen.
Thank you very much. Okay, we will start with the approval of the minutes. If you get a chance to take a look at the minutes.
If there's no further discussion, I move to approve the meeting minutes for April 16th, 2026.
There's the work meeting minutes in there as well.
Oh, was there? I missed that one. I didn't get here early enough for that. And the work meeting that goes along with it.
I should have included it.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Minutes are approved. Okay. Next, we'll go into our public comment. Have a 3-minute limit. Feel free to come up here. We'd like you to come up and state your name and stay within the 3-minute time period, if you would, please. If you're here for public, or for the planning commission, or not the planning commission, but the tentative budget approval, hold your comments for that public hearing. So if anybody would like to come up now, you're more than welcome. Okay, we will proceed then. We will now have a report from our planning commission. Jared Maas with us. Thanks for being here.
Well, thanks for having me. Appreciate it. Is this a sketchy microphone? So try not to touch it. Don't touch the boat. Okay, got it. Okay, so you guys were at our last planning commission meeting. I think what we did was, I look at the agenda and the minutes. We talked about the general plan. Before that, we approved some minutes and set a public hearing for a rezone from A1 to 18.5 for the Johnson Family Trust. And then we went right into our discussion on the general plan, which was, I think, quite productive and enlightening, and slowly getting more and more information. I think the next one's a workshop that's gonna be quite involved for all of you guys.
What's the date? Is it 28th?
I don't think we've set a date yet, 28th? Okay, you're nodding your head, okay, 28th. So, yeah, we're gonna do like we talked about, we're gonna have certain subjects, certain tables, people are gonna be able to access those tables, write stuff down, maybe even have stickers to indicate where they wanna see certain zones, for example, or something like that, so should be pretty good. That's fine by me. I'll try to make that work. If I get here a little late, then don't hold it against me.
Okay.
And just so we say it in a public meeting, is this the meeting that we want all the citizens to attend, I assume? Is that correct?
Yes, this one will have
Everybody.
more citizen involvement than the past.
Everybody
ones that
interested,
we've had.
that's the meeting to go to.
Absolutely. I mean, this is where we want to gather information, get citizen opinions on things, you know, and I think a survey might be involved in line with this that should be being issued on our website. Yeah, I mean, this is great. And the more citizens we get there, the better.
Yes.
It's going to
Right.
be. I think there was
Absolutely.
mention about some cards that we were gonna pass out or advertise or something. Okay.
Just so you know, we've got baseball going on and everything, so parking's gonna be kind of free. Hence why I was late.
Yeah.
But we're thinking we're gonna block off this parking lot in the back just for the general plan.
So bring your walk.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully we can capture some of that crowd that's going to be out there as well.
Right.
Yeah, so.
It would be good. I mean, it's just good to get the feedback. If there's something we're not capturing or,
Yeah.
you know, or something like that, the more citizens we have involved in this, the better our general plan is gonna be, is my opinion, so.
Okay.
All right, anything else?
Any questions?
If a citizen were to come late, would it still be
Oh,
worth their
absolutely.
time, right? It's gonna be
They
ran
could
as more
go-
like an
they could
open
come from
house.
6 to 8, I think is what the format is.
Yes,
Yeah,
open
it's
house
more of an
style.
open house format, so, you know, we're gonna have table staff by you guys.
Yeah.
And then, just to talk to them about it, get them to fill it out and go from there.
Yeah.
And what our consultant's gonna do, what Hanson's gonna do is take all that information, compile it into something graphically that we can see. You know, this'll take a few meetings to get to that point, but yeah, we'll get there. Okay? It's kind of fun from actually architecture schools, charrette, where they would take a cart, a charrette, and the professor would bring it down the aisleway at the certain time, and they were supposed to put their drawings on the cart, and that means it's done, and pin it on the wall. And so, that's where that comes from, and it's kind of fun, it's kind of involved, and I dig it. So
Great, okay. One of many to come, right? I mean, there'll be other,
what's that?
one of many to come.
Yeah, I think this will be one of several meetings that, little by little, we'll get the information compiled. The ending being, we have a document, with some action items that we take as a commission and council, whether that's with regards to ordinances we need to change, and we start doing that as well. So this is quite a long process. Much needed, though.
Yeah. Thank you very much.
Thanks, guys.
Okay, next on the agenda, we need to move into a public hearing for our tentative budget of 2026, 2027. Have a motion to do that?
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Okay, we're now in a public hearing. You're welcome to come up and comment, any comments that you might have on the 2026, 2027 budget. All right. So I think we need a motion to leave the public hearing, right?
Make a motion to close the public hearing.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Okay, very good. Now we go into a discussion and motion on the approval of our 2026-27 tentative budget. And Ryan, you're here to educate us here.
So the budget, just kind of a brief overview or summary of the budget, the way it's prepared. It's separated by fund, so most of the operations of the city are within the general fund. This contains all of the activities that are not required to be recorded in one of the other funds, which could be the capital projects fund, where the city has accumulated balances over the years, say for large projects, the sewer fund, and the storm drain fund, both of which hold all of the operations of those two enterprise fund activities. In addition to being separated by fund, there are also restricted funds and unrestricted funds. So you'll notice that the budget in the general fund has a certain amount that it's spending down. So the general fund is being proposed to spend down restricted funds, and then at the same time generate a surplus on unrestricted funds, which would be transferred to the capital projects fund. So I'll go through some of the highlights with you. This is fiscal year 2027, which starts on July 1st of here in just a couple months. So the city has fund balances which are held in the general fund. Like I was saying earlier, some that are restricted, some that are unrestricted. You can see the amount that is held for Class C road money. This is some of the tax that's paid at the pump that the city receives to maintain its roads. And at March 31st, there was about $227,000 of unspent Class C road money. Park impact fees at $1,266,000. Transportation impact fees in 516. Transportation sales tax, which is also restricted for road use, at $473,000. The unrestricted fund balance is $2,466,000, which at March 31st is about 43% of revenue. The state wants you to keep this fund balance in between 5% and 35% of revenues. So a transfer will be needed to be made in this current fiscal year to reduce this balance. The accumulated balance in the capital projects fund is $4,660,000. Speaking of these fund balances.
So going back, what do you transfer that money into?
Go from the general fund to the capital projects.
Okay.
Some of these fund balances, especially the impact fees, if you don't mind turning to the next page for us.
It's probably the oldest of the funds, right? Not all of the funds are that old.
That's, yeah, good point. The oldest of the funds are 9 years old. And I meant to send you guys a listing of the age so you could see by year, and I labeled it incorrectly on the previous email, but I have that here with me now if you want to talk about it. On the next page, in the capital outlay request, so this is the capital projects fund, is a digital marquee in front of the city hall. Personnel costs, inside this tentative budget that's being presented, is a consumer price index for the region at 2.8%, and the merit increase of up to a maximum of 2.5% per department has been included. So both the COLA and the merit have been included in this tentative presentation. The two of those together will generate a total cost for the city between wages, payroll taxes of $81,000. And those wages would be inside the general fund, the sewer, and the storm sewer fund. An additional $58,000 has been added for a part-time planner and changing a staff member from part-time to full-time in the admin department with a cost of about $25,000 for wages, taxes, and benefits. No known changes for attrition or retirement. The next page shares some of the highlights for you in the general fund. The budget shows an unrestricted surplus, so unrestricted revenues minus unrestricted expenditures of $57,000 to the positive. And that surplus would also be transferred to the capital projects fund. That's where you would see that presented in the budget. The budget shows a $385,000 spend down of restricted fund balance, which would spend down basically a lot of the accumulated impact fees and restricted streets money. Building permit revenue being budgeted is $225,000. That's been a really good revenue item for Plain City for the past several years, and this current year we've really seen it come down quite a bit. So this is a significant decrease compared to what we've seen. The general plan grant, so a revenue of $120,000 is included within the budget from Wasatch Front Regional Council, and then there is a budgeted general plan in account in an expenditure account as well. I'll get to that in a second. So total revenue and sources of funds being budgeted in the general fund is $5,618,000. In the expenditures, there is a cost savings of about $42,000 in lobbying services in the legislative department. No elections this year, so no money to be spent on the elections. And then, of course, the general plan expenditure of $130,000. So the city would have to match $10,000. $120,000 comes in as a grant, and the city matches $10,000 for that cost.
That's for 3,600 north, right? 130, the 130?
Yeah, that's right.
Okay.
On the next page, you'll see another big cost of the city is the sheriff contract, which was up by $73,000 compared to the prior year. And the prior year increase was about $86,000, so it's becoming a bigger and bigger portion size of the city's budget. There are about $957,000 budgeted for streets projects, including the street impact fee study.
Brian, can I ask you about that? You said impact fees. I'm assuming you just meant the user fees, right?
For the operating revenue, yeah, $5
Yeah.
per user to cover that deficit.
Yeah, so the residents' fees, you said impact fees, which, yeah, so let's make sure we clarify. Um, Okay. And this is no surprise. We talked about this last year for those that are, that were involved, and we've been worrying about this for a few years, but we don't want to go out of business in the stormwater fund, so it's kind of a necessity.
Yeah, we'll have to discuss that.
Yeah. Is that it?
Questions or comments do you guys have, or items you'd like me to go into more detail?
The only other thing, and Phil and I talked about this a little bit the other day, is the existing municipal officer raises. There's supposed to be a public hearing. Do you know? Last year, I don't know if we did or not. That's driving me crazy.
Yeah, there needs to be a separate public hearing in June along with the budget, where you would adopt an ordinance and it discloses the compensation of the officers of the city, including department heads.
It's a new law as of last year, I think it was.
That's right.
I'm like squealing at it now. It isn't working, or is it? It's working, okay.
So we'll address that when we approve the next budget.
That's right.
Yeah, thank you.
Thanks, Ryan.
Any other questions? No? Okay. Any further discussion?
I move to approve the 2026 to 2027 tentative budget.
Second.
All in favor? I think
Aye.
we supposed to do roll call? Let's do
Yes.
roll
On that one?
Yes.
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 Yes, okay. All right, thank you very much. Now we go to a discussion motion on senior housing overlay, Kelly's Cove Conditional Use Development Agreement.
Nice to be here again. Appreciate you guys. All right. Well, since the last time we spoke, we got some good feedback from our working meeting, and I want to appreciate Brandon and Diane for their help as going forward and cleaning up
permit application in our documents. We've also got the developer agreement. And Brandon, you want to comment on the developer agreement? Any?
I have reviewed it for, as far as legal form goes. It is an enforceable agreement. It does have all the necessary components for a development agreement. I've provided the feedback to make sure that's the case. At this point, it's just up to the city council on whether the terms themselves are acceptable to the city. Based on our work session from last time, we did compare the requirements for the developer to the actual senior housing overlay ordinance, and determined in the work meeting that those minimum standards have been met per the ordinance. And at this point, it's more of a discretionary call because overall it is a rezone, and that's within the powers of the city council to approve or deny. But we have at least incorporated minimum standards from the code. It has been vetted by the planning commission, which they now have their recommendation as well, and it meets all legal requirements. So it's now turned over to city council to decide if it's a development and a rezone or I guess an overlay zone that you would like to have in the city.
So the planning has signed off on this?
They recommended
Of the development agreement, right?
of the overlay.
So just a clarification, just what, I'm probably not the one to ask this question. If we approve the development agreement, which is what I'm thinking is on for tonight, right?
Mm-hmm.
The next step for them would be to bring that development agreement and go back to the planning commission and apply for a subdivision at that point.
That's correct. That's going through the senior housing overlay zone ordinance. It would go to the planning commission to prepare a site plan for approval and follow the basic subdivision process. But the development agreement establishes the minimum standards that apply to subdivision and site plan. So the planning commission would, if this is approved, would just make sure that the site plan and the subdivision meets those standards in the development agreement.
Well,
No, because I want to hear from you.
so
Well,
we
we need to
denied.
give them a microphone.
Yeah. So,
Hang on a second.
planning commission has a different interpretation of this ordinance, right? We feel like the amenities that were proposed were not acceptable. Amenities that were going to be used by the community as a whole, or just the development. As well, we did not feel like this was a good place for that type of senior housing overlay. That is, those are the two reasons behind that development, back in 2025.
Yeah.
That's where we.
That's
You guys,
right.
have you guys done a recommendation on the overlay or?
That's what we're doing tonight,
Okay, so the overlay is tonight, what you're talking
with
about.
the development agreement.
At development. Conditional use. And development agreement.
Conditional use is something that the planning commission processed. And at this point, just the way we're trying to reconcile this ordinance, I realize it's gonna be rewritten to be clarified. But the decision for the conditional use and the development agreement is to be made by the city council.
That's your take. The planning commission has a different take on that, so.
Which is? Is that due to what the future land use map? Thank you.
So Jared, they made some amendments to what they're proposing up there.
Right.
So I'm just telling you that.
Right, right.
Well, ultimately, we all gotta be on the same page here, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just telling you where we arrived and where. And, you know, we did have a public hearing on it, there was several citizens who voiced their opinion,
This is not a public hearing right now, okay? I know, but you gotta abide by the rules of the meeting here, okay? All right.
Right.
Yeah.
I guess where I'm a little bit on the edge, and we've talked about this a little bit, is the planning commission says that it doesn't fit, but our current code, it says that it fits on all those zones, so we've already talked about how that needs to be cleaned up. That's kind of where I'm at. I don't know if we can come right out and say it doesn't fit when, right now, the zoning, it allows for that zone to have the overlay, right?
At the discretion of,
Yeah, but we don't, what do we have besides, I just don't like it? Like, that's.
well, it doesn't fit the land use, future land use map at all. What they're going to do doesn't fit that. And that goes back to my question of why.
But that's where senior overlays are like that everywhere, Jan.
Yeah.
Everywhere we put a senior overlay, it's like that. So to me, you gotta be careful there.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. It didn't fit the future land use. The amenities that were being proposed didn't feel like it was going to be used by the general public.
Right.
Because it was just a walkway.
Right.
That would be used more by the residents in that development alone. So there wasn't a benefit that we could see
For the city.
for the city as a whole.
I will say that hearing some of their why it fit with the future land use. And we did decrease the density as
Yeah.
to try and address that with the understanding that it fits all of the current requirements, all of the current codes. As Councilman Favreau mentioned, there really isn't a place in Plain City where this type of, that would fit for the overlay, otherwise you wouldn't need the overlay. And so we hope that we're trying to represent ourselves as working with the city to create something in a place where it would be a benefit. To the question of the amenities, it is a smaller subdivision. The public use of the amenities, because it's such a small subdivision, is limited by the nature of the size. It doesn't make a lot of sense to, doesn't make financial sense for logistical sense to create additional amenities that would see 100, 200 units senior housing development. This is a 14 unit and so we understand the planning commission's concerns and desire for public access. We're trying to address that in a way that is consistent with the size and scale that we're proposing.
What other senior overlay in the city do we have that the public uses the amenities? City Square, they use that. Where else? The public uses those.
But City Square Park is, my understanding is that that's not part of the subdivision, is it right? That's a city amenity that is adjacent to a subdivision.
Yeah, I'm just wondering what
Yeah,
amenity they would have for the public at that location downtown now. I mean,
That's what I'm saying. That park was already there. That wasn't part.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but that park wasn't developed. It was already there, if I remember right, prior to that senior overlay, so.
Not just the park, but the overlay itself and the spaces they provided with walking and amenity. We felt like it was, when we did
Did
that
that.
years ago, it was more accessible to the public. And I don't even ask, I see it.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And my comment to amenities would be, you know, and maybe this is a crazy thought, but I think that maybe amenities could be, you know, you could sponsor amenities at other parks instead of trying to have little pocket parks all around the community spread out everywhere. We could do at, let's say Pioneer Park, why can't your amenities go to Pioneer Park and do That's not a crazy idea in my mind, where it's, you know, sponsored at a different park somewhere else. That's accessible, and that's amenities that we're receiving, the city's receiving,
Yeah. But
which would be much more accessible to the planning commission's comments.
Yeah, that's a great comment. Jay Cohn, part of the development team. I've done that in the past where we've done either an increased park fee that's paid at the time of impact fees, that the city can then use that in other areas and other park improvements throughout the city. It's essentially, think of it as a density in lieu fee or an amenity bonus fee that is paid. We'd be open to that, again, due to the size and meeting all other open space requirements with the local nature of the subdivision. We can't just, add a community center, pickleball courts and all this other stuff, and so it made sense. The request for the walking trail was great suggestion, so we added that in. We'll add a little bit of circulation and ability for the residents to, get that exercise, but we'd be open to that. And that would be a quick addition that we could add
Yeah.
if that's a necessary request. And like Brian said, some of the adjustments and changes since the planning commission did make their recommendation, we added all single-family homes, so we got rid of attached. They're all singles, it's 14 singles. We added the additional density, we added the spacing, as far as the buffering between the neighboring property owners, to move, a little bit of open space between the homes and the other existing homes around us. And so there has been quite a bit of adjustments based on the feedback from the council, just to try to make it a better opportunity.
Yeah. And I think we can all agree to that. You've done that, but I like your idea, Jed.
Yeah.
Because having all these little parks all over the place, whether they're HOA or the city owned, it's getting to be a bit much, and that helps us beef up our current infrastructure of parks or our current system.
With only one entrance and one exit, one entrance down there, I don't think it would be a great idea to have a park there anyway.
Yeah, and you're absolutely right, and that's my comment to the walking path. I mean,
Yeah.
I like walking paths,
Yeah.
they get used, but here in this location, with no, connection to anywhere else and no foreseeable connection
No,
to
none.
anywhere else, it's tough.
Yeah, it's definitely for that development.
It would definitely be for that development.
as Jake said, if that's a condition that the city council would like to put on the conditional use, we're happy to talk about those alternate means to meet that city need.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's a good idea. I just don't really know
How to make,
well how to make it happen. Something we could do as far as figuring that out, but what you want to use the monies for, or whatever. You mentioned the pickleball stuff, but
that's just a hot topic in the city, because everybody plays pickleball, and our court over here is always full during the summer, and that's great, I love it.
I will caution that it's, because it's not a big project, like a pickleball court is probably out of the scope of the
Understood.
costs,
Yeah,
but
I
yeah,
just
I
threw that
understand
out
the
there.
idea behind it, yeah.
well, some monies to that for the future maybe or something.
I know there's some debate on this, but as far as location goes, I drive by that often. And it's not the most attractive place in Plain City. I mean, I do think I think this development has the potential of alleviating some of the runoff problems we have in that area, with storm drain exposure and everything. And, I think it's certainly cleaned the area up. And, I know that's debatable, but as you drive by there, I see this development is laid out pretty nicely. I see it fitting there. But I don't get to vote.
I mean, I'm okay with it, but I think we could negotiate something for Jed's concern or Jed's comment or idea.
I'm good with it too.
But I don't know,
Mayor
yeah,
said.
how do we handle the park thing that you brought up, Chad? Is that?
Yeah.
We wouldn't be able to prove anything.
Yeah, what, obviously it's within reason. What we've done in the past, there was a much larger development that had a lot more units, and we imposed a $500 additional unit, fee. What makes sense is something that could be a good contribution that you could put towards even another pickleball court somewhere else in the city. We'd be comfortable with like 2,500 a unit. I mean, that would get you, would that be another 30,000 in, money to go towards a pickleball court? Substantial lift, in addition to the amenities that we put into the community.
Well, I mean, most of the amenities are pretty inexpensive, if we're being honest with each other. The trail will cost you a little bit of money, and that was the other thing I did want to mention. If the trail's a go in everybody's eyes, it needs to be spelled out more, because Dan and I talked about this several months ago. We get these development agreements that have a trail in there, and that's all it says. Well, the trail can be 3 feet long, or it can be 6 miles, right? So I'd like to define how long that's gonna be, potentially the widths and things, just so we get what we think we're getting. 2,500 lot, or, yeah, I don't know. Or no, you said 1,500. 25 is better.
No, yeah, it's 25.
Yeah, you said 25.
Negotiate down.
Yeah, let's not go down.
We'll give you a.
You said 500 the first time, that's what threw me off.
I would ask, if there's an ability to add these as written conditions that we can agree to if the council's favorable tonight. Our landowners are up against some deadlines personally. They've hung in there to give us the opportunity to try and make something happen. And, we're kind of at the end of our rope as well, as trying to make it happen for them. And so if it makes sense, we'd love to add those somehow in writing tonight, or conditional approvals that are added at the subdivision phase, that are applied in order to make that happen. But we're really trying to show that we're trying to be some partners and make it be a nice subdivision and, open arms here. But we're running out of time with trying to make it happen with the landowners and how they've been hanging out with us.
And I'll add to what Jake's saying and be a little bit more clear. Both of our landowners have significant issues, tax burdens, that through the sale of these properties, we will come clean and bring their tax burdens up to date and help alleviate that for them. Unfortunately, that's this month, the tax sale is the 21st. And so we're working with them to, right now, through our unassigned deposits and et cetera, to be able to meet that. So that's the underlying background behind Jake's request, if possible, we approve with these conditions tonight.
Well, here's what I'm thinking, if it's, are you 14 units? If we can do that, Brandon, and obviously I'm only one person, but I'm gonna say it or we'll be sitting here silent for, I think it's 3,000 a lot, and it has to be at least the minimum of 42,000 in case you decide to build less lots after the fact, but that's just what I'm thinking. So the minimum that they're saying in the development agreement is 14 homes. If they decide to build 12 homes, it takes away from that park fee that we're talking about, right? So the minimum would have to be spelled out, 42,000, 3,000 a lot. That way we don't start having to fudge those numbers after the fact too.
Yeah, we'd be okay with that.
There's a section that lists landscaped common area and amenities. The paragraph number 3 has the developer's requirements to install the following amenities. You've got the pavilion, the 2 public barbecues, a walking path, and 3 sitting benches. If you want to convert that to, instead of just a list of those specific amenities, but convert it instead to be in lieu of actual amenities, then we would just take that section out and replace it with a per lot amount that will be.
Yeah, let's keep those. Yes. And and define what the walking path is too. Yeah, there's an exhibit there, but exhibits are exhibits, we all know those.
We have in this.
Right. Right.
Do you have, Councilman?
I don't know because I don't know your footprint, so I mean, obviously a quarter of an acre or bigger is always good for if you're gonna be doing any, calculating with your steps and everything, but I don't know what this is in your exhibit. Do you guys have any idea?
It was represented, we don't have,
Yeah.
we don't have the length
Right.
there. It's roughly,
Theirs?
Yeah.
I doubt that's a quarter mile, right?
I mean, the idea is something will, link to the sidewalks and they can walk to the sidewalks and then around the green space.
Right. Right.
As a subdivision approval, we do have to refer back to the development agreement, and it's held to the standards of the development agreement. So we could add in there that the walking path must meet the same attributes as the exhibits described in the development agreement.
Illustration is acceptable. Obviously, there's some allowable space to construction to move it where it needs to be, but if the way it's depicted in Exhibit B is acceptable, you could just add a reference to Exhibit B for that walking path item. Walking path it is as depicted in Exhibit B. Really is all.
Is that language okay with you?
I mean, yes, just, I'm only one person though.
Yeah, and I'll just say this because we've had a lot of discussion for, I appreciate you guys saying the amenities and bringing that options to us, but I still have a hard time based on what the planning commission said.
I am too.
You do too?
You know, I will say that now that they've gone to single-family homes lots,
And
Yeah.
change the.
Quite a bit's changed,
that changes
Yeah.
a lot and makes
right?
it a lot better of a feel architecturally or
Right.
Right.
I mean, they did listen.
Understood. Sorry, I cut you off. I understand that, but at the same time, you're one person on the planning commission. The planning commission still voted to deny it. So it'd be interesting to see if this was able to go back to the planning commission and see if it's still passed the planning commission.
Well, and at some point, the council has to make a decision. We're the body that decides. They made their decision. They've made a lot of concessions for us here. Jared, I'm glad you said that because that is a major change that you guys were concerned about. That's why they did it. And I think that's what made most of us last time kind of perk our interest a little bit more, right, to the positive side. So I think if they, I already said, if we make those changes, I'd be good with it. So I'll make a motion to approve the proposed subdivision with the suggested changes of the, as long as you guys were good. You never said anything about 3,000, but I'm going to. 3,000 per lot at a minimum of $42,000 to go towards another park amenity, another park, and also defining the trail system in the development agreement and or the Exhibit B.
So if I can interject between your motion, just to clarify, as I'm like typing in real time on here, my understanding, it's in this amenities section, landscape common areas amenities, 3D, I'm saying 3C, a walking path as depicted in Exhibit B. And then,
That was Brandon's suggestion, but yeah, I'd like to know a footage, but we don't have that.
walking path, yes. Developer will pay an additional park fee of $3,000 per lot with a minimum of $42,000
motion. Is he done?
Yes. That's what we're approving tonight, is the development agreement.
And,
And a conditional
Conditional
use.
use.
They've got to go back with, am I not right here, or
They go back to planning.
the planning commission for a subdivision application and go through that process? We're not
Right.
approving the subdivision,
Just a development agreement.
okay, I just wanted that clear. So we do need that work. Okay, so if we approve the development agreement tonight, next agenda, we put on to approve the rezone.
To actually apply the overlay zone. It needs to be done through ordinance.
Are you guys good with that?
Hasn't passed yet. We have a motion.
Nope. I'm gonna second.
Got a second? All in favor?
Aye.
Nay.
Aye.
And I say aye.
Thank you all for your time and consideration. We really, really appreciate it. If I can help you out with this.
Okay, next on the agenda, we have a discussion motion on conditional rezone application for residential overlay Weniger Crest.
We're just back because it wasn't agendized, not quite correctly last time, and I don't see any changes or anything. I'm not sure if we're doing the discussion, but our understanding is this is just a conditional, which allows us to move on to the next step, which is essentially a development agreement.
Because we love them.
Yep, I can tell. I don't have any additional comments. I'll have some questions if it passes, but, any questions for me, I guess?
That's correct, and if I could just clarify, I don't mean to be one that throws the wrench in everything, but as we read the codes and just prepare to take action on these items, I noticed in chapter 10-20-8 of the city code that the city council first has to approve a conditional rezone application, and then after that conditional rezone application is approved, it allows the developer to then submit, review, and have the city review and approve or deny a development agreement, site plan, and final subdivision plat. So this is essentially saying, we're conditionally approving the rezone, but now you have to go and prepare a development agreement, site plan, and final subdivision.
So, Brandon, with the rezone, I'm gonna use the word stick, it's probably not a good word, but would it be permanent even if we don't agree upon a development agreement after the fact? How does that work?
Do you mean, are you binding the city to the rezone?
Yes.
This is conditional on approval of the development agreement.
Okay,
site plan.
that's what I thought we talked about last time. I just wanted to make sure to clarify that, cause that's a huge.
Now I'm a little confused. Are we talking rezone of the property? Because it's our understanding the property's already been rezoned. We're really talking the overlay zone
Yes.
versus rezone.
Yeah, the
It's just
code-
kind of a weird
The code says.
wording in the code.
Yeah, it
Okay.
says conditional rezone of the residential overlay zone.
But I think we're on the same page. We're really just talking the overlay.
Yes,
Understood.
right. It's not necessarily in the code.
When they throw rezone in there, it just confused me.
Yeah, it's just
Okay.
the way it's written though.
So that's exactly what we discussed last time.
Yes.
Okay. That's not a new wrench. You can't scare me and say, we're throwing a wrench in.
It looked like we had you for a second.
In the city council's direction.
You already threw that wrench in 2 weeks ago,
Yeah,
so
you
we're
caught-
good.
You caught the wrench. Like,
Okay.
Back in the city council on a lot of days. Hopefully they keep me on.
Yeah, I mean,
Well, it says the planning commission recommends approval with conditions.
Right.
Yeah.
They did.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean. There- There's a lot more discussion gonna need to happen, obviously, that's what we were just teasing about, the development agreement and everything, but as far as this goes, I'll make a motion to approve the conditional rezone application for the residential overlay for the Weininger Trust and Western Basin Land Livestock.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Okay, I know this, we might be able to do this after, but I just have a couple questions that are not necessarily part of this. 'Cause
We should
how
have,
we're gonna go.
should have had him ask the question before we.
Well, I don't, no, this is, so from this, can we?
Yeah, what's going on here?
Can we submit the plans now for a first, like, engineering review? Is there anything that would keep us from submitting construction drawings? Well, but final would be after approval of the construction drawings, so that would lead me to think we need to submit construction drawings, which would technically also have the site plan in it. So it sounds like the answer is I should, not. We got them, okay. Now, does the review of the, construction drawings, cause you guys do a little different, does it go to, planning commission and council, or is that just planning commission?
To be honest with you, I can't even address that.
The review and submission would go through the planning commission, because that's the subdivision.
Portion. Okay, yeah, that's the development agreement, we're talking, cause we're excited to move forward with that, so I just wanna see if we have how many. And then, yeah, you just said the development agreement goes to both, so that was actually my third question. Okay.
Well, how's that, Brandon, though, because the development agreement could potentially change the plans.
Right, but we usually, and again, maybe I haven't been in the city long enough, but planning commission will help with the drafting and the review of a draft development agreement.
Right.
And then it will be submitted to the city for approval.
Okay.
City council for approval. The development agreement, site plan and final subdivision plat will not be approved or passed until development agreement is
Right.
approved by the city.
Right.
But all of them are going to be reviewed and vetted by the planning commission, and then when the time comes, we'll do development agreement first, and then, site plan, final site plan.
Final site plan.
Yes, final site, yeah, and then subdivision plat.
Yeah, and flat, that's way far down the road, so we're good on that. And then I think part of the biggest concern is more the offsite improvements, and I might just be speaking out of turn, but from what I understand, that's a lot of big concern, is, what I'm calling offsite. You know, I don't have good with the names here, one goes east-west, and one going up to the dumps. Those would be additional sheets in our construction drawings anyways, cause it's our construction drawings that always go through 3 or 4 reviews, and so that's why I wanted to get them submitted, so I think we're good. Right? Any questions?
Are you working with, and I don't know where we're at with the shooting range. I mean, we had it on the agenda a month ago to do a work meeting, and we never did it, right? That was,
Haven't yet.
right. So, I mean, hopefully you're working with that group, and the names are the same, so I'm assuming you are. Because that area that we were talking about deeding to the city, there was some things on that plan in their mind for the gun range, so you might wanna coordinate what's going on there.
Something on
Yes.
the
just-
Weininger property that
No,
goes
not
to the
the,
gun
well,
range?
yeah, I guess.
The Marriott property.
Yep, but.
Just work with them. You can
I mean,
find out.
We're
the-
buying the property from them, but we haven't had any, and we can call, sorry, I know this, maybe we should talk about this after the meeting, that they have something going through the Weininger,
No, they do. Go talk to them, they do. They proposed a road through there to get to the gun range on one of the plans that we saw, right?
Right.
So, depending on, there's too negotiations going on there, and then the city gets thrown into it, and we're gonna be like, well, what are we doing? Cause there's two different plans. So just work with them on that, if you would, because if not, it's gonna be a mess for us when you finally bring it to us.
Okay, so with that in mind, because they did ask us for an easement, and we gave them a temporary easement
That might have
along
been it, I have
that.
no idea, like I said, it's not really our business
But,
at this
but
point.
yeah, I guess it's not. I'll ask them exactly what they're doing.
Oh, we did get one scheduled?
Oh.
Well, then you might wanna talk to them before next week,
Yeah.
or 2 weeks, sorry, yeah.
Okay, we'll figure that out. There's this, since I'm gonna be calling them, does the city have an issue with a road going to them, so that it may be a non-point, maybe
Well,
a
we-
moot point, that's something we can give them, so they're not going all the way up and around. The
There's,
city, I'm anticipating our 17 acres is going to the city, and they might be anticipating trying to turn that into a permanent road. And so if they are, and we're essentially committing city property to something, I need to know if the city has an issue with it, so that I can tell them, sorry. If the city says they have an issue, or I can say, yeah, no problem. Because we're happy to work with the neighbors, it doesn't affect us, you don't want the road. You don't want the shooting range.
well, we don't even, yeah.
Pardon me?
Yeah. I would
Not
think
on 5100.
It's a tough sell. I think it'd be tough stuff for these guys to sell houses.
That's one, you can,
That's, yeah.
Dang, you need to be there.
But the answer to your question for us is yes, you're gonna need a work session because it's gonna be a pretty good development agreement. We're gonna wanna discuss it before we,
It would be nice.
yes, I agree.
Okay, we'll request them immediately.
Okay.
Thank you very much. All right, approval of business licenses. They should be in front of you.
I will make a motion to approve the business licenses as presented this day, May 7th, 2026.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Okay. We now move to approval of the warrant register.
Questions?
All right, with no further discussion, I will move to approve the warrant register from 4/15/2026 to 4/30/2026.
Second.
We need a roll call on that?
Yes.
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 Yes, okay.
Now, get-
We are to our reports. Let's see. Let's start with you, Adam.
I don't have anything to report this week.
Okay?
I also do not have anything to report this week.
Did everybody get the text from Rachel? Or
Yes.
do I need to read through that?
No, that's yours.
Yeah,
We're gonna let you handle
yeah,
it.
we'll let you do that.
You want me to read it?
No,
Well,
just summarize.
Paraphrase
I
it.
thought if you guys had already
Paraphrase.
seen it, I wouldn't have to, but
oh, well, then we don't have to. We
It's
don't
up to
have
you.
to.
I'll pull it up.
Full disclosure, I didn't read it.
All right,
I was going to, but I didn't.
so Rachel, we need to excuse her. I didn't do that. I apologize. She's at a cert final exam. And then, she's, by the way, she's missing her nephew's wedding for it. So, anyway. She also won't be to city council on the 21st. It's her son's high school graduation in Lehigh, so.
I'm not sure if I'll be able to zoom in. I'll be in another country, so. Will you three be here?
I don't have any.
I'll
plans.
get back to you. I think I'm in town.
I'm not. I may be able to zoom in. I don't know, though. When I get there, I'll try. We'll try a little FaceTiming.
Yeah.
And you got a work meeting too.
I plan on being here. I'm on call that week, but
You're going to be here?
Okay.
Said you're gonna be here today? Oh, okay. I should be too.
I think I'll be here too. I will be, okay.
Wouldn't
Okay.
miss it for the world.
Do you want us to put in a plug for America 250 Service Project on June 6th? I'm trying to think what that was. Do you remember?
They're working on Mason benches, the suicide.
Oh, Mason's Benches, that's right, suicide prevention and mental health awareness. Raffling won our residents billed at the 4th of July. They are accepting donations of skateboard decks used or new and a list of building supplies. That will be posted, drop-off locations at Kent's and City Building right now, or they can contact her directly. A flyer with all the details, volunteer signups, donation requests will be coming soon. She wanted me to ask you something about a Venmo account, Brandon, so,
we got that answered.
Yeah,
okay.
we got it. Western
Okay.
Diane answered.
dropped to here.
Okay, Western Weaver CTC prescription drop-off went very well. Kansas is having a military appreciation day on May 16th, where they will be donating groceries and lunch to military families. Traffic will be heavy on 2600, just so you know that.
Every year.
It's huge.
That's a great thing they do.
Great program.
So, okay, that's from Rachel. Go ahead, Jan.
My report is that there must be a lot of kids in sports because there's no parking spots. And there's my report.
Well, they have
I know,
little kids games
baseball,
here,
baseball,
there, and then 2 games.
then there's people on the posse
And then- yep.
grounds. And what's going on downstairs?
Sun's out. Everybody's busy.
I was just gonna say, there's a big A-frame sign out there, and I'm like, did I miss something? Okay,
You glad that the, parks are being used? and-
yeah.
Right, yeah, that's great. Okay, go ahead. All right, Luigi.
My turn. Mayor and I met with the director of, I guess, just animal control.
Yeah.
I cannot remember her name.
It's Siri.
Okay, yeah. She gave us a tour of the facility, and she did not know about the, what was it?
Interlocal agreement?
Interlocal
Yeah.
agreement. So I guess she wasn't made aware of when she was supposed to come to a council meeting? I don't know.
Yeah,
Oh, boy.
But
she
so,
is a new director there.
Yeah.
right,
Yes.
so she's
Yep.
trying to figure it out.
Yep, she has a lot to juggle with. So, yeah, we met with her. She couldn't really answer our questions. And, yeah. Is there anything I missed?
Not really. No, that's pretty much what I walked away with too.
Yeah.
But we are going to have to do something to get that thing signed. It's because, and she explained this, because their rates, different animals, different things are changing all the time. It's gonna be kind of hard to pin that down. So we're gonna have to use our best judgment. And I don't think we have a lot of options here, so we ought to probably consider moving forward with the interlocal agreement. But that'll be on the next meetings.
I know they do, and it's a 60-40, like sheriff's office, and I can't remember if it was 60% call volume and 40% population. It's one of those two. That's how they figure the price. And also with Plain City out here, we have livestock, we have everything. So they can, what was it? They can house, she told us, I can't remember. They have stalls and they can take pretty much
Yeah,
anything.
they've got, they can, I didn't realize, I thought they were just dogs, cats.
no.
Yeah, no, they can take.
Use the fairgrounds for a lot of the stuff that come in, or at least they did when I was there.
Oh,
We had all sorts of interesting animals there.
So that was it for that, and then I just want to say, there's a new law out there. It's an e-bike law.
Oh, yeah.
ask you about that.
I don't want to go into anything. I just encourage everyone to look at it, know it, read it, because I don't think you can go one day without going around here seeing kids on scooters. So read it.
Website,
Yeah, somebody put it on Facebook, I think.
and that's a new state law starting when?
It started May 6th, went into effect.
Started.
Yesterday.
So yesterday.
And you have to have helmets, right? I mean, it's part of it.
And there are certain ages that absolutely cannot be on them.
Oh, I gotta read
And
it.
I don't want to say the wrong information.
Yeah.
Just read it and know it.
Okay, very good.
That's all.
Hey there, I've got a long list of items, but I probably won't bore you with all of them, but just a couple of things. We did meet in a departmental meeting today with the department heads, and Colette tells me, and you're probably aware of this as well, Jen, but the ward, LDS ward that typically does the breakfast no longer wants to do it.
For
Yeah,
4th of July?
yeah. They don't want to do the breakfast.
So they are not going to be doing it, and so we're scrambling right now. We'd love to have somebody do a breakfast there.
Wait, did you just say scrambling in the breakfast? Sorry, I had.
Yeah. I'm glad you picked up on that.
I suggested maybe the mayor and city council, but that got voted down pretty quickly. No.
That joke.
Yeah, yeah. So, you know, there's a chance we just will not have a breakfast there. I told Colette to look at food trucks. Would the Lions Club ever consider switching to breakfast instead of the dinner?
That's a good question, actually.
Yeah.
I will call Mark. Yeah, Mark Peterson is the president right now. Okay, perfect. Yeah, bring it up to him.
That's one option.
Now, I think they could do it. We could do it, I think, but it's short notice, but.
Yeah, yeah.
Colette has all of the information. Kristen's given her a layout of everything that you need for the breakfast. We just need somebody to put it together.
It'd be a big undertaking, but you're already doing a big undertaking in the evening.
Yes,
you know,
we are.
so. Anyway, you know, if we can't, we can't. We'll just move on. But that's where they're at. She also doesn't have a 5K leader yet. She's exhausted her resources. So anybody out there that wants to be involved in the community, this would be a great way to do it.
I think
So-
the guy in the red shirt said he wanted to do it. But
He's out.
Okay. Okay, third item, splash pad situation. Dan, you want to tell us about some new restrictions on chlorinated water?
Don't use it.
There isn't it.
Well, what brought up the splash pad is, I ended up, before we got our sprinklers turned on, we had to install the filters and everything. And I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna reach out to, Weaver Basin and Pineview and find out, cause there's gotta be restrictions in place. And, yeah, they ended up giving me the restrictions that are in place and active right now. And so we're gonna end up posting that on our website as well, so the residents can see that with the water restrictions. They're, no more than 2 days out of the week, so for watering. And, yeah, and we played that before and it, yeah. But with being in the restrictions, so I reached out to other cities with, splash pads, outdoor splash pads, and, they're shutting them down for the year. So, with shutting them down, and so that's, I asked the mayor, what do you wanna do? And he says, let's take it to council. So,
Well, there's a fine if you're, right? $500 fine or something?
that's if anybody's caught using chlorinated water to water their lawns.
So that wouldn't apply to our splash pad?
That would not apply to the splash pad. No, that is for if somebody has secondary flow pumps when using chlorinated water, there's a first time $500 fine if you're caught using chlorinated water to water your lawn. So, trying to think outside the box.
yeah, it's gonna be a fun summer.
Mm-hmm.
I like the splash pad. I don't wanna be a fun killer, but it's probably not a good look to be running that thing.
I know it's just little, but
Still,
And it's used by a lot of people, so.
But we've got to do something because people can rent them, get out, and Colette says there's a couple.
We've already got a couple rentals, yeah, so.
We would have to refund money back to it.
I think they would understand.
No, I do too, I think.
We gotta act now.
Yeah.
He uses very minimal water, and I cut it on a timer where it runs for 15
some of the splash, I think Riverdale, you might not, Riverdale's recirculates, so you don't waste water. Yeah, it's a lot harder to manage, but it's better for water
Well, and
savings.
I've got ours set up to where I pump out of the storm drain and put it back on the lawn, so that way it.
Yeah, that's right, you did tell me that. Yeah. I don't know.
Would we consider maybe once a week, or do you
That's
think
what
that's
I'm
still a
thinking.
that's still a bad look?
I think it's still a bad look.
Do you? Yeah.
Well, it sounds like we probably ought to shut it down.
Okay.
Because if someone is watering their lawn and they get fined,
Yeah.
and they're like,
Wait a minute, you're
so they
watering.
can water the cement, but I can't water my grass, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
It's not gonna be popular, 'cause it gets used a lot.
it
but-
does get
Yeah.
used a lot.
But
That's just my opinion.
We're gonna get a lot of snow this year and they can use it next year.
I think, yeah, I think personally, if we're gonna shut it down, then we'll, pull the attachments, because usually when we lock up the bathroom because it's out of order, then that's usually when the vandalism happens.
Yes.
So, yeah, I think at that point, like I said, we'll go ahead and pull them if you guys wanna shut them down, or we'll run it after 6 p.m. and run it twice a week, no, I'm just kidding. So anyways, so we wanna shut it down?
Do we have to vote?
Well, and it's an administrative thing anyway. We're just getting our thumbs up, so.
Okay, I think we better shut then. Okay. All right. Okay.
Unfortunately, sorry, everybody.
We had a lot of water, I'd say keep it on.
We don't, that's,
Weber County Transfer Station. So, I guess at the WACOG meeting, which I was out of town at, they said that, I thought they were gonna keep it open, but Ogden Transfer Station is now closing at the end of June. Or Weber, excuse me, yeah.
oh,
Weber's just closing down?
Weber's is closing, yeah.
Wow,
So those Saturday
yeah.
deliveries are out now. But that means that we need to have an option. And so we got a call from Ogden Transfer Station. They're sending us an agreement to look at. We're paying $50 a ton right now. They would come in at $49. But only until the end of the year.
Uh-huh,
And then it goes up 3 to 4% annually.
wow.
And they want a 5-year agreement. That's what they're presenting to all the cities that are on Weber County.
Well, we don't have to, we can negotiate.
what?
That much.
Yeah.
What happened to the other company?
What happened to Weber Transfer? Why are
They just
shutting
could
down?
not financially make it because they lost customers to Ogden Transfer Station.
That is crazy to me.
Well, what's the other one that came in and presented to us?
That is Ogden.
That's Ogden.
That is
Oh, okay.
Robinson.
Oh, okay. Name simultaneous.
Again, we don't have a ton of options here,
No, no, none at all, actually.
so,
Yeah.
anyway, they're gonna be on the next meeting, right? Okay, so just want you to know that's coming. I think everybody else is up to speed. 3,600, Dan tells me they've got approved bids now, right? And
Are they
so,
putting power poles on the east side of that road? Why, are they putting power poles?
They're relocating them, putting them where the park shutters will go.
Okay,
Where?
on 3,600 on the east side, because they
Oh.
came in and did them on
I
the west.
thought they were already in the right alignment.
Now, all of a sudden, I'm like, why is Rocky Mountain Power out here putting stakes and they're relocating?
it's getting ready to move, so, I mean, I think part of their agreement, they wanna have this done at the end of October, is that correct?
That's their goal.
Yeah.
Who got the bid?
Under budget.
Who got the bid? Do we know that? But it's under the budget. That's good. Yeah, bids are coming in more competitive now. I will say that in
Good.
the industry.
Wow.
And then the last thing is the interlocal agreement for Weber County on 2200. Brandon, you don't have any updates on that, do you?
Just that I've delivered our executed copy to the county, so they'll likely have it on their next
Next agenda.
agenda to be approved by the commissioner. My sources tell me that they shouldn't have any issues approving it, so it should be done, good to go.
All right. That's all I had right now. So, anything else?
Yeah, I have one thing that I thought about when you talked about food or something for the 4th of July and the concert that got leaked out. It's gonna be, I'm assuming, pretty big this year. Are we planning on doing any food? I know last time you ran out of hot dogs and all that. Is there another way of doing that to keep people fed? Just a thought to keep in our minds. I think this would be a good year if we do that, because I'm assuming we'll get a lot of traffic. You might get some food trucks that wanna come and
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get you in.
Yeah. And
Not by my microphone.
in the past, the Lions Club has negotiated with the city, Colette, to make it so that there was no other competition there that
Right.
night.
Correct.
And that's always been appreciated. And yes, we did run out last year. It was much bigger than years previous, so
And this
we-
year's gonna be,
it will be even bigger, so we're planning even more. But yeah, we'd have to discuss the breakfast instead of dinner, and there's still a lot of things that we gotta talk about for sure.
Anyway, yeah, okay.
Yeah, it's coming up quick.
Oh, boy.
Have we reached out to the sheriff's office about that?
About,
Heads
the
up
4th,
oh,
for the
and the
concert.
I think Colette does that, doesn't she?
So
Yeah.
they can plan ahead. Okay.
And we work with the fire department on the fireworks as well, so.
Well, I just know with a crowd like this, last year they had like 6 or 7 guys that worked it, so
and it didn't need twice that, I bet.
you gotta have quite a few.
Mhm.
Anyway.
Okay.
All right, I won't make a motion, but
Motion to
Go
adjourn.
ahead, do it.
Second.
all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.